It's a kitchen, but it's also 4 kitchens. We have 4 home kitchens, 1 in each corner. Everything in these kitchens is available, easily available for the home cook. And we do that with one reason in mind. I'm what's called a test cook or a retester, and my job is to, I'm a home cook, I'm not a professional, is to replicate the home cooking experience. So after the food writers have developed a recipe, whether it's on their own, or working with a chef, or even sometimes working with readers, it's ready to go. It's ready to be printed. So we look at the ingredients and we go shopping and we come back and we cook it and we make sure the directions work, the ingredients make sense, they're in logical order. And if that doesn't work, we need to let the food writers know and they will edit that. And so after we cook it, we've shopped it, we've cooked it, we call the food writers over the area where you're standing and they come and take a look, they take a picture, and they look at it, and then they taste it. They want to make sure it looks the way it did when they did it, tastes the way it did when they did it, or if they had it in a restaurant, that it tastes the way it did there. And then, if there are any questions, or sometimes there's some changes, maybe they realize, oh, I thought it was spicier, let's try that again. But often it's perfectly fine, but we still are going to cook it 1 to 4 more times in this kitchen, and that's because we want a couple of sets of hands on it to make sure everyone can get it to work. We want to try it on gas and electric. If it's a grill recipe, we always try it on charcoal and gas. So we want to make sure we've kind of addressed the variations that you might have in your home. The other thing is sometimes it'll offer 2 different kinds of potatoes, maybe. So we try it with both of those potatoes. We never say, red potatoes or russets without trying both of them. So there are 14 retesters, there are 4 food writers, and we also work with freelance writers. Some of our best inspiration comes from our readers, and in addition to ideas, we have a column called Fast and Fresh, and that is a lot of reader recipes. So if you have a recipe that you like to make that's never been published before and can be done in 30 minutes or less, we'd love for you to send it in, and if it's published, you will get $100. So, pretty exciting. Fame, fortune, glamour, it's all from not getting Tyler Farms to show up begging you for your recipe. I mean, so that's just a really quick version of what happens here every day. Does anyone have any questions about our kitchen, our equipment, our recipes, our garden? But I can't really do garden questions, except for the chickens. Yes?
What's one of the biggest changes you've ever made in a recipe after you tried to cook it? Like, where a biggest surprise?
I can't think of anything that was huge. I do think there have been a couple of times where I think we changed this type of fish because we're worried about sustainability. So that has happened. I can't think of anything that was huge myself.
They mostly work out.
They mostly work out, yeah. They really do. They really do.